Teachers be like, oh, you can't wear makeup, you can't wear jewelry, you can't dress how you want, you can't paint your nails, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. And if you live in the UK, you'll know that on the 8th of March, we're going back to school after the lockdown. Over that lockdown, I've been wearing makeup, I've been wearing whatever clothes I want, I've been painting my nails, I've been wearing jewelry. Has it affected my learning in any way? No. And then teachers come back saying like, oh, but we need to set the boundaries somewhere. We'll set the boundaries somewhere. Make boundaries. But like, let teenagers express themselves. Wearing a necklace will not affect my learning. All of a sudden, oh no, I painted my nails white. Oh my god, all of a sudden, wait, what's 2 plus 2? I don't even know. Let me take the nail polish off. Right, now I know what 100 times 1 million is. Oh, yippee!
Don't you just love those teachers who, when you need to go to the bathroom during class, they're always like, no, why didn't you go at lunch? Why didn't you go at recess? Well, maybe, Miss Smither-Jones, because I can't dictate my bladder. Maybe, because I didn't need to go then. Or they would say something like, okay, you need to wait until Vanessa and Veronica comes back. If you can't relate to this video, I cannot explain how jealous I am. So remember in elementary school when the teacher would leave the room for 3 seconds and the class would all go recess hyper mode? Say, for example, Mr. James had to go talk to the teacher next door. Then, all of a sudden, the class would be running around, paper planes would be thrown around, they'd be screaming, and it would just be hyper. And then, when Mr. James comes back, everyone's teleported back to their seats all of a sudden, and they're goody two-shoes. What?
People who think the whole world revolves around them kills me. For example, when you see someone wearing a really nice top, and you ask them, oh my god, I love your top, where did you get it from? And they stare at you in disgust and say, I don't know, find your own clothes. Like, girl, it's a piece of cloth. It's not that deep. Just tell me, you know? Or when they think everyone is always copying them with everything they do. No, it's called a trend. You're basic, no one's copying you. Can we talk about the injustice and inequity of this? You know when you drop a plate, but nothing chips. Your mom goes like, oh my god, Lydia, that was my favorite plate. How dare you step away? Literally shouting about nothing. But when she drops something and it smashes into pieces, she goes like, oh, oopsies, it was an accident. I'll just, clean this up. What? This is not fair. Oh, and some people think that I hate my parents because of these videos, but they're not that serious. I love them.
We all have that one kid in our class who always has to be right, or you're just lucky enough to get into a good class. Say, if they get something wrong, they'll go like, oh, I was gonna say that. Were you, Billy? Were you? Or, if someone else gets the answer right, they go, yeah, I was going to say that as well. Were you? Now, mate, were you? Oh my god, and we can't forget the teacher's pet. So, say if it was reading time and some kids were talking, you would go, shh, 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 shh. Will you ain't the teacher? Let the teacher do its job!
I don't get it. How are people so energetic in school? At like 8 a.m. in the morning. I would be barely awake, and they'll be there screaming their heads off and laughing at the top of their voices. How? Like, are you not tired? Anyone else just like the late person? Like, I am late for everything. Not only am I the person who's always coming up late to anything, but I am also the person who is late mentally. Like, someone will be telling a joke or something, and like 5 minutes later when the whole conversation has changed, I'll be like, oh, or like laughing my head off, and they'll be so confused. They'll be like, what? Why are you laughing? Are you okay? Yeah, I am that friend.